10 things not to do with your dog. In this video, we will show you how to ensure your pet lives a happy, healthy, and fulfilling life. From nutrition to training and grooming, we have you covered. Let's get started. 1. Do not feed dogs chocolate, as it can be toxic to them. Chocolate can be toxic to dogs as it contains a substance called theobromine. The amount of theobromine in chocolate varies depending on the type, with darker chocolate containing more than milk chocolate. Chocolate toxicity can cause symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, restlessness, and even seizures, and in extreme cases, it can lead to heart failure and death. It is important to act quickly if you suspect that your dog has ingested chocolate and contact a veterinarian immediately. To prevent chocolate toxicity, it is best to keep chocolate products out of reach and properly dispose of any wrappers or packaging. It is also important to educate others in the household, including children, about the dangers of chocolate to dogs. 2. Do not leave dogs alone for long periods of time, as they are social animals and need companionship. Prolonged isolation can lead to behavioral and emotional issues in dogs, such as separation anxiety, destructive behavior, and depression. These issues can also lead to difficult living conditions for the owner. To ensure that our dogs are not left alone for too long, one solution is to hire a dog walker or pet sitter to provide regular interaction and exercise during the day. Another option is to consider dog daycare facilities, where dogs can socialize and play with other dogs under the supervision of trained staff. It's also important to include them in daily activities or bring them to work. Remember, dogs are social animals that crave companionship and interaction with their human family, and it's crucial for pet owners to understand that they require love, attention, and companionship. 3. Do not hit or physically discipline a dog, as it can lead to aggressive behavior and mistrust. Physical punishment as a means of discipline can lead to a host of behavioral and emotional problems in dogs, such as aggression, anxiety, and fear. It can also damage the bond between human and animal. Instead, positive reinforcement training techniques, such as rewarding good behavior with treats or praise, are much more effective in shaping a dog's behavior. This not only leads to a well-behaved dog, but also strengthens the bond between the human and animal. It's crucial for pet owners to understand that dogs are not just property, but members of the family that require love, understanding, and patience. 4. Do not feed dogs table scraps, as it can disrupt their diet and cause health problems. Table scraps are often high in calories, fat, and often lack essential nutrients that dogs need for a healthy diet. Feeding table scraps can also lead to picky eating habits and weight gain. To ensure that your dog is getting the proper nutrition, it's important to stick to a balanced dog food diet that's been recommended by a veterinarian. These diets are formulated with the appropriate balance of protein, fat, and carbohydrates, as well as essential vitamins and minerals that dogs need to stay healthy. Additionally, it's important to avoid feeding table scraps that are toxic to dogs, such as chocolate, onions, avocado, grapes, and raisins. 5. Do not leave dogs outside in extreme heat or cold, as they need proper shelter. Leaving dogs outside in extreme temperatures, whether hot or cold, can be harmful to their health. Dogs are susceptible to heat stroke and hypothermia, which can be life-threatening. Proper shelter, including a warm and dry place to rest, is necessary for a dog's well-being. This includes providing them with shade and access to water during hot weather, and warmth and protection from the elements during cold weather. It's also important to keep an eye on the weather forecast and adjust accordingly to ensure your dog's comfort and safety. This means bringing them inside during extreme heat waves or cold snaps, and ensuring that their shelter is well insulated and draft-free. By providing them with proper shelter, you'll be keeping them safe and comfortable. 6. Do not let dogs roam freely without proper supervision, as it can put them in danger. Leaving dogs without proper supervision can be dangerous for them. They can get into accidents, wander off and get lost, or even get into things that can be harmful to them. To keep your dog safe, it's important to supervise them when they are outside, whether that's by keeping them on a leash or in a securely fenced area. It's also essential to make sure that your dog is well trained, especially when it comes to coming back when you call them. This can be a lifesaver in case of an emergency. By keeping your dog supervised, you're protecting them from accidents and ensuring that they are safe and sound. 7. Do not ignore signs of illness or injury in a dog, as prompt treatment is necessary for their well-being. Ignoring signs of illness or injury in a dog can lead to serious health problems. Regular checkups and prompt treatment are necessary for a dog's well-being. It's important to understand that dogs cannot communicate their pain or discomfort, and it is our responsibility as pet owners to be aware of changes in their behavior or appearance that could indicate an underlying health problem. By being proactive about your dog's health, you'll be taking steps to ensure that they live a happy and healthy life. 8. Do not breed dogs without proper knowledge and planning, as it can contribute to overpopulation and health problems. Consulting with a veterinarian and a reputable breeder before breeding a dog is essential to make sure that you're making an informed decision. It's also important to remember that breeding should not be taken lightly. It's a big responsibility, and it's crucial to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. 9. Do not ignore basic grooming needs, such as regular brushing and bathing, as it can lead to skin and coat issues. Regular grooming is not just about keeping our furry friends looking good, it's also an essential aspect of their overall health and well-being. Neglecting basic grooming needs such as regular brushing and bathing can lead to skin and coat issues, such as itching, hot spots, and even infection. This not only causes discomfort for the animal, but it can also lead to more serious health problems. 10. Do not discourage a dog from barking, as it is a natural behavior and can be used as a form of communication. Instead, try to determine the cause of the barking and address it appropriately. Barking is a natural behavior for dogs, and it serves as a form of communication. It's important not to suppress this behavior by discouraging it. Instead, it's crucial to understand the underlying reason behind the barking and address it accordingly. For example, a dog may bark excessively due to separation anxiety, boredom, or even as a response to certain triggers in the environment. Consulting with a professional dog behaviorist can help identify the cause of the barking and provide effective strategies to manage it in a positive way. Remember, barking is not always a problem, but when it becomes excessive, it's essential to address the underlying cause of the behavior, rather than trying to silence the dog. Owning a dog is a big responsibility that requires proper care and understanding of their needs. From providing them with proper nutrition and shelter, to training and grooming, it's essential to keep our furry friends healthy and happy. By following the tips mentioned earlier, you can ensure that your dog lives a fulfilling life, free from danger and harm. Remember, a well-cared-for dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog makes for a happy owner.